and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with comments from Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, who says Nawaz Sharif's politics of construction has buried the old era of confrontational, slogan-driven politics. The Prime Minister argued that under Nawaz Sharif's leadership, Pakistan saw tangible progress through major development projects, from roads and infrastructure to improvements in public services. He said this contrast between delivery and rhetoric reflects PMLN's broader commitment to long-term national development rather than political theatrics. Meanwhile, PPP chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has emphasized that Pakistan's youth remain central to the country's future. Addressing young people, he highlighted the need for better education, enhanced skills training, and greater employment opportunities. Bilawal said youth must be empowered to take part in political, economic, and social life, and called for new policies centered on innovation, entrepreneurship, and leadership development to secure a more prosperous national trajectory. In major political developments today, the government has imposed a blanket ban on all jail meetings with former Prime Minister Imran Khan at Adiala jail. Information Minister Ataullah Tarar said both family and political visits are now prohibited, citing concerns that previous meetings were being used for political messaging. He added that no gatherings will be allowed inside or outside the facility going forward, saying the government must prevent the prison from becoming what he termed a platform for anti-state activities. For more on the situation in Punjab, we're joined by our Lahore correspondent, Drake Rowland. Drake, what are officials saying?
Chris, authorities here in Punjab say the ban is aimed at restoring strict protocol inside Adiala jail, which houses several high-profile detainees. Officials claim some of the earlier visits were being used to relay political directives rather than for personal communication. Security around the facility has been tightened, with additional police deployed to prevent gatherings outside the premises. The provincial administration insists the move is temporary but necessary to re-establish jail discipline. Public reaction, however, remains mixed, with political critics calling the step excessive.
Thank you, Drake Rowland. Elsewhere, the FIA has intensified its crackdown on human smuggling, detaining multiple passengers at Pakistani airports who attempted to travel illegally to Europe using forged documents. Among those arrested were 5 Pakistanis deported from Sharjah after trying to reach the UK with counterfeit visas. Additional arrests were made involving passengers attempting to travel to France and Spain using fake passports, fraudulent residence cards, or someone else's identity. Officials say enforcement efforts and document screening systems have been strengthened nationwide. In energy sector news, the government has informed the National Assembly that Pakistan aims to increase the share of renewable energy in the national grid to 60% by 2030. As of September 2025, renewables already represent more than 46% of the country's power mix, surpassing previous national targets ahead of schedule. Around 60 private sector renewable energy projects are currently operational, generating more than 4,700 megawatts from solar, wind, hydropower, and bagasse cogeneration. Officials say the transition will help modernize the power sector and ease long-standing circular debt pressures. Turning to the economy, gold prices dropped sharply across Pakistan today, following declines in international bullion markets. The domestic rate per tola fell by 2,300 rupees to 442,162 rupees, while 10-gram gold dropped by 1,972 rupees to settle at 379,082. Silver prices, however, remained stable. Market analysts say the slump reflects weakening global demand and falling international gold benchmarks. And finally, Australia has announced sanctions on 4 senior officials of the Taliban-led government in Afghanistan. The measures include financial restrictions and travel bans, targeting 3 Taliban ministers and the group's chief justice. Australian authorities accuse the individuals of involvement in suppressing women's and girls' rights and undermining the rule of law. The move follows growing international pressure on the Taliban over its continued restrictions on education, employment, and public participation for women across Afghanistan. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.